What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the fourth episode of By the Grace of the Gods. This one's titled Cleanup Duty with the Slimes. Again, same naming convention we've had all season. And now we're doing Cleanup Duty, which seems to be what we met our first Beastkin for. Neko Beastkin, which is weird that it took this long, but I'm glad it took this long, because we've got a lot of establishing about Ryoma in that time, and it just felt weird that they predominantly occupied the ED with the Beastkins for so long. So I presume that we'll meet more of them as time goes on. Maybe we'll meet more of them this episode. Maybe this Beastkin doesn't live alone, for example, and maybe we'll meet some others through that. But they encompass the entirety of the ED, so I imagine they're going to be long-lasting side characters, if anything, or at least feature somewhat prominently in this arc of the story, maybe. I don't know how it's going to work. But last time, we finally made it to the church and to this town of Gimul. There we go. We got our status board, which is basically our ID, which has, like, all our stats and everything on it, and we can keep track of things, and, like, again, ID. And we have another conversation with the gods, particularly Gain, who created the slimes, but essentially the cleaner and scavenger slimes are essentially brand new creations that didn't exist originally, and it's Ryoma's influence that has essentially caused some evolution to happen, and new types of slime have been birthed from this, and that knowledge is now going to... It's a meaningful impact on the world that will progress now for the rest of eternity, essentially. And we talked about other humans that have come, because the reason this he's been isekai'd is that they're taking magic from their world, and they're doing it by taking a person along with them, and as a result they get to live their life here. So the first one was someone who created taming magic in the first place, and then and is very much linked to the family of tamers that we're traveling with right now. And then a shy otaku who became a warrior magician, which is the most basic isekai protagonist you could hope for. And I almost feel like that was almost meant to be a joke on the common isekai protagonist. I don't know if it was intended as such, but it almost feels like it's just like, yeah, this is what normally happens when we isekai someone. And it was funny to see it from the gods' perspective on how they were like kind of worried about him being there. It's like, oh god, what's gonna happen now that he's here? Which is kind of funny. But there are other gods. It's not just these three gods. They're gods of something. I forget their official titles for each of them, but yeah. So yeah, they're gods of their own things, and then they've got other gods that are apparently starting to take attention, which is rare. Apparently it's rare that the other gods would take so much attention, which is kind of interesting. It was God of War took interest, which is kind of interesting why War was going to be interested. I'm slightly concerned about his involvement, or her involvement, and God of Artisans, which makes a bit of sense as well, since Ryoma seems to be somewhat crafty as well. But yeah, upon advice, he looks to register with a guild. First guild, Tamer's Guild, unfortunately he's not really going to be able to rise his ranks, because as many slimes and new slimes as he's got, that doesn't raise your rank too high. It's all about taming, like, I don't know, like a griffin or something. Like, the more powerful the beast, like if you ever were to like tame a dragon, for example, and have that as your familiar, now that would get you really high in the guild. But slimes, it's a slime, who cares? Even the fact that he's tamed a large slime, which apparently isn't common. I don't think that even would raise his rank that much. Still a slime, right? But he does go into the Adventurers Guild, where he shows off his prowess, which is just incredible. Now we start off at G rank. We could have boosted all the way up, but that would draw unnecessary attention, as Guildmaster explained. So, thoughtful Guildmaster. And now we're doing our first G-ranked job, which is cleaning. And we've met our first Beastkin as a result of it. So this is where we start from this week. We'll see what we do. I hope she's a good character, because I love a Beastkin character. So we'll see how that goes. As per usual, though, these are time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen down there, you're going to see the timer for the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play. Now on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We're watching this one on Funimation as per usual, since that's who's licensed it here in the UK and US. Link to that is in the description as per usual. We have the Funimation logo to start, which is roughly about 7 seconds of logos, and then we're straight into the episode. You can use the screen flash to tell when scenes are transitioning, either on my face or on the mic arm. And with that said, let us get into episode 4 of what is a very wholesome isekai in 3, 2, 1, play. And it's Funimation logo, as planned. Customary drink, of course. Here we go. Okay, mini recap, yep. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, good job we've got slimes that will do this for us as cheap labor. I wonder if it was her choice. Did they even know that that trash was there? God, that's a lot. Oh, damn. I forgot how big. Get to work. Wow. Just pretty much instantly. So easy. Her face. Okay. Cleaning the place. Yep. Adorable. Yep. It's adorable. I love it. Nice. Very nicely done. You know, a few hours as well. Jesus Christ. And OP time. Alright, we've completed our job that we were sent to do. That was quick. Finished all that in the 2-minute cold open, so this episode, who knows what the hell we're going to be doing. Unless we're cleaning more. How many cleaning quests do we have to do to raise from rank G to F? I had to think for a second there about reverse alphabet. Reverse alphabet's tough for me, I don't know why. I do like this OP. It does remind me of Bookworms, in a way. And I keep making the comparison to Bookworm, I know, but it's honestly the closest thing I can think of like this. That I've seen, anyway. And I will say this show has grown on me over time. Alright. Still weird that there's no English name right there. It's just the Japanese, but anyway. Clean up duty with the slimes, yes indeed. It's all sparkly clean. You're welcome. Aww. Adorable. I think so. Alright, get the signature, of course. I mean... Oh, wow, okay. Very nice of you. I doubt this is the last we see of you, but... Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, it is. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a big problem that she's had to deal with for a while now. Mm-hmm. Kill monster. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, immediately straight into another job. Another cleaning job? Oh. Aha. Oh, okay. Government wants it. Hmm. Struggling town, okay. Less iron. Have to transition somewhere. And that meant the communal toilets all backed up. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Linking back to his previous life. I mean, it's more than exploitive, it's basically slavery by that point. Alright. Um, Political influence. Oops. Gonna discuss it with them, okay. I mean, he's perfect for the job, let's be real, so... Oh. Oh, boy. Political intrigue. Hmm. Battling it where? Are they just taking it for themselves or not? There might be another reason. Let's not judge immediately. Yep. So, even those that do live in the slums can at least earn a living. Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem for him, like, let's be real here. Oh boy. 2 kilometers long. 30 feet. 30 over the 2 kilometers. Jesus Christ. Yep, still one at a time. Unlocking? Or what's he doing? Ah, he's getting some equipment on. Good. Something over the face? Ha! Nice. Nice. Jesus Christ, the amount of visible smell here. Kaboom! More or less. Skirmish of slime, I choose you. So much. Can they get full? Is there a limit as to how much they can... I don't think we've reached it anyway. Oh shit. Using the lining for disinfection. Alright. Hey, that's one done. Now to do that 29 more times. How long did that take? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, we've got double the workforce now. Mm-hmm. Are they getting more efficient at what they do? Oh, poison resistance. Miasma resistance. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, they're having fun with those. Are we going to report this now? Mm-hmm. Right. That could be a huge problem, though. Yeah, his face covering, he's got... Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's very responsible. Right, they're worried about you having it, not that you're spreading it. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right. I mean, who else is gonna do it? Right. It does. Are they more equipped to deal with it, though? Right, yeah. You only put one person at risk rather than the entire workforce. Probably not. Hmm. Oh, okay. I don't know what any of that says because it's not given a translation, but he's explaining it anyway. That's fine. More than likely. I mean, he's getting paid for it. Let's be real. Or he should be getting paid for it. Perhaps all that embezzled money is going to go straight to him instead. It's going to be a lot. Hey, we're meeting a bunch of beastkin here. Got another 29 2-kilometer ones. So that's fucking my mind's gone blank. 58 kilometers of tunnels. God. Dragon Otoko. Mm-hmm. Of course. Wow. I love it. 1,000! Oh, God. A king slime. Holy shit. Gluttony. Okay. Holy shit. That could split to allow 2 king slimes. They're concerned. Okay. Very helpful. They're all working through paperwork and trying to find out what's going on with this government. Not going to. Yeah. Halfway done. Wow. He's not going to be able to complete all of them before he falls unconscious. 3,033. Jesus Christ. He's got 3 kings. I like that they didn't just do a flat 3,000 as well. They said 3,033. What, do you have like 20,000 of them now? Nice. Immediate. I mean, that's a good reward, let's be real. How many slimes does he have now, though? I want to know. Very nice. Problem, crisis averted. Yeah, take a day off. Yeah. I would hope so. That sun's rising. Back to his old world. Mm-hmm. Go home, get a couple of hours sleep, wake back up to do it all over again. Aww. Aww. What a mother. Knew that would be coming. Too drained to even have the emotion. But no one to welcome you home. Welcome you home? Welcome you home. What the hell is it? Why am I saying welk? Oh boy. Such was his life. It would. And they're all there for him. Oh, this is genuinely a touching moment. I love it. Oh, he actually is crying. It's adorable. Oh. Can finally let it out. This is really well done. Like, holy shit, this is really well done. It's starting to get me. It doesn't help that I'm tired, but yeah, this is genuinely starting to get me. Yeah. Yep. We can end the episode there. Yeah, we are. Okay. I don't think we're getting a preview next time either. Might get a title, but that's about it. It's a good ED. Even if we don't know much about our Beaskins yet. Alright. Nothing else. Alright. That was a good episode. That was a really good episode. Like, they actually... This elevated it beyond just a simple... This elevated it beyond just a simple, wholesome isekai to actually a good isekai. Like, it was already good in its own right, don't get me wrong. I think the fact that it's only rated as 64-65% so far this season is a bit... I think that's a bit unfair to it, really. I think people are judging it by its simple look more than anything, rather than its content. But... yeah, this is... Like, I didn't expect that moment to have as much impact as it ultimately did. Like, I'm sad I actually left this to be a day late now, because I really did want to see that one on time, because that was a really, really good episode. Like, it had the typical isekai power and how it starts to ramp up really quickly and just like, holy cow, this guy's OP, right? Like, it still has that aspect of it, but it's doing it in, as opposed to a satisfying, confident way like Demon King Academy did recently. That made Anos exude confidence, and it's just like the swag that came with it. This one's doing it in such a wholesome way and like a down-to-earth way that, again, you don't see too often. Like, again, I'm gonna compare it to Bookworm. I think it captures that same vibe. I don't know. Bookworm has a lot more time and effort put into it in comparison so far, so it's not really fair for me to say whether this is better or worse than that, and I don't think that's even fair to say if it's better or worse, because that makes it sound like one's bad, one's not. This one is not bad. They're both fantastic shows, and this one has its own appeal compared to Bookworm. And overall, they're just both really, really good watches, and I'm super excited to see where this goes. Part of me does wonder what would happen if this wasn't animated by Maho Film. What if a bigger studio gained access to this show? Could that have helped it out a little bit? Because I like the designs. They're very simple and cutesy, and they work. But at the same time, I wouldn't have minded maybe a bigger studio to help bring the background into it as well. Because so far, it's mainly the characters that are the life of this show. Like, the world is still taking a little bit of a backseat. And I think that's where Bookworm has its advantage. Bookworm built its world phenomenally. It's one of the best world buildings in anime you can find. This just doesn't have that same... At least not yet, it does not have that same appeal. Maybe that's just a case of, well, now that we've established what's going on in our characters, now we can start to expand our world as time goes on. I don't know. But yeah, the background art doesn't lend itself well to interest in the world. Like, when we first came upon our town, it was just a flat stone wall. Very basic stone wall. There was no ruggedness to it to imply that it had been standing for a long time. There was no marks on it to indicate that it had been involved in battle long ago. It's very simple and just like, this is a town. There are people in this town that you care about. So that's all you need to know. There's no, like, history to it, if you will. And maybe that's something that's... Because this isn't targeting, like, the super in-depth analytical audience, because we're a rarity, I think, among anime fans. Most anime fans just want to enjoy a story or enjoy some characters and have a fun time. That's the main market of anime, right? And where, let's say, about 80% of the market is. 80% of the market just wants to enjoy the show and enjoy the characters. Characters are always number one, I think, when it comes to what do people enjoy about a show. I think if you were to run a poll like that, what's the most important part of an anime to you? The characters, the art, the backgrounds, the world, things like that. The dialogue. Dialogue and characters go hand in hand, because the way you write the characters determines the character's personality, and if you don't write your characters well, then there's no character there to speak of, you know? So, I still think most shows would be judged on their characters more than anything else, and that's why some shows will work better than others. But still, very enjoyable experience. It almost got me there with that ending bit with the mother. It almost got me. But so far, holding strong. I don't think we've had some emotional moments on the channel so far. I don't think we've ever had one that really reduced me to tears yet. Have we? What's been the closest? I can't even remember now. What shows have brought me anywhere close to tears? I don't think any of the winter ones would have. Nothing in summer would have, right? I don't think anything in summer was super emotional. Maybe a little bit of Decadence might have done, but other than that, I don't think so. There might have been a spring show. feeling that's had an emotional moment, to be fair. Anyway, we haven't had a full-on emotional response yet. I think as soon as Violet comes back, because Violet Evergarden, the movie, did air. It's doing very well for itself. It got a good turnout and good profit out of it. How long is it going to take? Also, the brilliant thing about Violet Evergarden, the movie, that I just want to make sure of, 2-minute 20 runtime. It's going to be an absolute banger. I hope it comes to worldwide Netflix soon. I hope it comes to Netflix soon because I just want to watch it. Because I think the side story movie, Eternity in Auto Memory Doll, which I don't think exists on this channel anymore because I think that was before May I watched that. So yeah, it would have been on the old channel and maybe I can try and get it back up. But yeah, that was probably the closest I got to crying out of anything I've watched this season. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as per usual. Sorry it's a day late, but I hope it was worth the wait. This was a very, very good episode. Very much enjoyed that. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual, and leave your comments as well. They both help grow the channel out immensely. The channel growth has been incredible, by the way, guys. We've already hit my season goal of 400 subs, and we're not even at the end of October. So thank you guys for your incredible support. I'm aware it's going to start slowing down now, because people who have found my channel for the new shows have now found my channel. I don't expect growth to go much further beyond, but let's be ambitious. Let's try and get 500 by the end of the season. I think we can do it. I think we can get 500 by the end of the season. Obviously, if we keep this pace up, we could hit like 600, but no, we're not going to hit 600 anytime soon. If we hit 500, I would be blown away and would be very thankful for you guys. But yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode of this, as well as the rest of the full 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.